Today I'm going to be taking you on an adventure all across Oregon. We're starting out in Portland and we're headed down to Eugene. We are on a girls trip.
Girls trip!
We have a 3-day trip planned and it's going to be amazing, so let's get picking. These are nice. These are Italian. Mama Row. I've never heard of Mama Row. They're $3.99. Each one seems a little bit different. I'm liking these. Heather found me a perfect scissor holder. $3.99. Carved wood. And it's going to be perfect because the one I currently have falls over sometimes when I put my scissors in them. Nice piece of signed studio pottery for $4.99. Man, we're doing good. We're only like 1.5, 2 minutes in this store. I think this looks like it's leather wrapped, probably from Florence. It's $4.99, but that's really neat. So glad I looked down this aisle. There's more of the Mama Row. We've got a whole stack of plates, a couple little ones down here. We're gonna keep looking and see what all we can find. I almost missed this wooden bowl. $4.99. These are vintage Pure One, and I'm actually thinking I'm going to get these as tablecloths. They're currently curtains, but they have a nice smooth surface that I feel like would be pretty easy for cleaning. And look at that pop of color, $7.99.
Brian likes to pack comics in for shipments and for storage, so it's a lot less expensive than buying at retail.
And how much does a normal 50-pack
I
cost?
think about $20, $25.
She got it for half off.
Yes, perfect. Love packing materials.
Smart and practical. All right, we're gonna start filling up the bins. Look, it has an L for me.
Oh,
Yay! This is adorable. It's new, but it's cute. What is this?
Christmas pickle.
Wouldn't that be cute styled? Like, just like in a really pretty bowl. Does anybody doubt that I can style these pickles? I will show you.
Whatsoever, yeah. She'll lead you. Just for my soaps against the sink.
Yeah, it's pretty. It looks like marble.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Taylor was just looking at this little cutie. It doesn't have a price on it. What about that bowl?
Oh, I did look at him too.
Really? Is it expensive? Or was it the hole?
It's the
$7.99.
colors, but I don't know what the hole is for.
It might have been to hang.
No, you can't really hang it against the wall.
No, you can't.
It's not
okay,
a
the hole's
strainer.
kind of weird. Oh my gosh, that'd be the worst strainer ever. You'd be standing there for like an hour trying to.
Maybe that is the force out, the tiniest.
It's a
force
patience trainer. The patience trainer strainer. that's pretty.
It's tiny.
Galapagos?
Galapagos.
I want to go there so bad. Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
he's
tell if
neat.
he is or not.
I think you put the little tea light candle in it.
I love having the ambiance of the little cutout lattice pieces.
That reminds me of something my mom had growing up, actually.
Cheyenne, Sea Lion Caves, San Diego Zoo. Have you ever seen such a thing?
I haven't. I
Like
love the
usually
little
the
holders.
spoons, or you know what I mean, like souvenir spoons.
I'm looking for a ceramic strainer, but I want something smaller and lighter weight than
I
this.
just found one that's smaller.
Did you?
Yeah, it's really cute. This is cute.
It is. It is. It's a good one.
Kind of attracted to that spongeware, the stuff.
I just got the green plates, the green Italian plates, and they kind of have that look,
yeah,
that
yeah,
sponge
yeah.
look to it. Oh my gosh, do you remember sponge painting walls?
I never did it, but I remember people doing it.
I didn't sponge paint an actual wall, but I sponge painted things. I will admit it. What is this? It's actually out of Woodburn, Oregon, which is where we're at right now. It's $3.99. It's a beautiful piece of wood. I think it would have had a votive candle and then some kind of like a hurricane shade. That's pretty nice. We'll see if we can maybe find the shade in the glass aisle. Kind of on the fence on this. I don't really pick up much wicker, but I kind of like this. It's only $1.99. This would be great to be able to bring things to a table. Maybe I'll use it for the tiki party and put the spoons, forks, and knives in it. For $1.99, I can't pass it up. This is why you gotta get down on the ground. Look what I just found tucked in the back. Viking glass with the sticker on it. Isn't that a cool? It's pink.
Pink, I'm so
$4.99. Isn't that a cool shape too? I was like down the very bottom. I had to get on my hands and knees for it. Okay, so Taylor loves pink, so that is now hers.
I'm so
I found it for her. Now I need to decide what to do because I think I'm just being silly here. They're art glass, probably not Murano. What am I doing? Why am I getting glass
These look
corn?
more unique to me and organic.
The pickles started it all. We think they're hilarious.
They're perfect.
This is just...
That's just kind of like one in the mill, maybe.
What are we doing? We're putting it back. We're going to leave this here for somebody who loves
There's like a
art
nice
glass.
colorful little spot here with greens.
I don't know why this has string on the back. Maybe just as a little cushion for setting down. It's $6.99. I like the organic free flow shape to it with the colors. It's only $4.99 instead of $2. Probably the lid is the second piece. There's 3 of them, but unfortunately both of the bigger ones have pretty big chips on them. So I'm just gonna get the small one. Yeah! And it's very modern. Yes. Thank you, Heather.
So cool.
This is why I like thrifting with friends. They help. I'm getting just a tiki party dress for our stock, just in case somebody forgets to wear tiki stuff. It was only $4.99.
That's great.
Not bad. We did pretty good. Oh, that's awesome.
It's a little
$24.99.
$24.99, but not bad because they're kind of expensive at the store.
Yeah, they are. So I'm excited about those French plates for you.
Those are pretty. I've got a whole set so people can get them. And then this guy.
Amazing. Nice display case.
Love it.
Good finds. Second Goodwill is done, and now we are headed off to lunch. We're smelling peaches over here. We can't squeeze them, but smell them. Oh my goodness. It's like heaven.
Girls, trip!
This is going to Little Italy, $24.99.
Great deal.
Plant babies. Yay. We're not even gonna have room for any of the vintage.
Nope, because we're shifting to plants. You're now plant ladies.
I like this basket. Look at the handle. It's massive. It says it's for flowers that are really large for a funeral, wedding or funeral. $40. That's a nice stand too. This one's only $89. It's actually pretty old looking. It says Douglas Fir Arts and Crafts. It's actually pretty good for $89. And this is a beautiful shelf too. Little corner shelf. 1870s Victorian walnut for $69. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know this maker's mark, but I love the colors and I love the top of the vase. What'd you find? She's beautiful.
She's looking in the mirror. This is a mirror frame.
I like this wooden vase. This one's $59, a local artist. It's a beautiful vase. This is only $22, and it says it comes with the brass stand too. Come on in for the show. Now this is not from Norway, it's from Minneapolis, but there's my waffle hearts I'm looking for. Now the question is, what's the price? I already know what I'm willing to pay. I'm willing to pay $95. Ah, $175. That's about retail online. Darn it. Dragon box. It's only $35. It looks pretty old. Look at this candle holder. They repurposed some clamper and turned it into a candlestick. It's only $22. I think that's different. Very interesting. Copper pot's only $15. It's a spittoon, but obviously does not have to be used for that. Lamp is fabulous. Oh my gosh, it's only $29. It's untested. Ooh, it's heavy. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Kind of into this turtle box. I don't know why, but I want to take a look at it. It looks like the top comes off. $29.95. It's pretty fun. You know what would be great is to keep small remotes in this. Do we think this is a cute turtle box?
Any turtle box is a cute turtle.
Yes, I love it. All right, whose turtle box is better?
Mine is a mini for rings.
Yours is adorable.
Yours is a box?
Yeah, see if you can take the lid off.
Where did you find this?
It was tucked away over here in this space right here.
Oh, this is
Isn't this amazing? You gotta dig high and low. But I love your little ring box too. I love that we're both getting turtle boxes.
You can sit on top like a little
So
baby.
Cute. Yes, I will take that.
Okay.
That's fabulous. Thank you so much. This is only $12. Love mosaic tile plates. This is way heavier than it looks like it would be. It's $18, and I'm kind of thinking this would be beautiful for photographing jewelry on it.
It's a little strange. I think we put it in our oddities room for a while.
Did you really? Yeah. I can see why it's different. So it's 86, Jack Black. That is amazing.
I'm like lighting up. This is going on
You
my
should be.
wall.
That is one of the best
for
pieces of art.
$175 for this big of a piece. I'm totally.
Look at those
all
little
in.
buddies. I can't wait to hear what you name them.
Oh my gosh, I know.
That for you for all your
That,
jewelry.
it says it's for sheet music. Oh my gosh, I would put so much jewelry in this. You'd have to line it with something.
Yeah.
That'd be easy for felt though.
But then it's like you'd have to remember what number. Number 4 is turquoise. Number 5 is sterling. It would be hard to remember. There's a matching pair of Francoma pots. They're $8.99 each. Those are fabulous. Thinking about this set, there are 2, 4, 6 of them, and these are Lennox. And they're signed on the bottom. They're only $1.99 each. I feel like $12. That's a really great price for this set. I like the way you hold them too. They're perfect in your hand. Our plants all found a home for the night. We were able to put them here on the patio of our Airbnb and then water them. And we are currently pulling out everything out of the van so that we can reorganize, because today is day 2 of the trip and we are already so full.
Good news is these shell boxes like are easy to pack stuff into.
Oh, those are so great. Those are only $6.99 each.
So expensive.
That's so beautiful.
Got the tag on the bottom.
$14.99 at Goodwill. It's fun because we don't see everything that each other gets when we're shopping, because we're all like focused on our own stuff. So it's kind of fun to get to see everything.
Here's a bin for you, empty.
Love it.
And we'll put Laura on it.
I need you like to run my entire life. I need you to organize my life. Like, tell me when to eat, tell me when to go to the bathroom.
Appreciate that.
We're good. These are nice beefy bookends, $2.99. You know what that's gonna go to? $2.99 blue. I'm kind of loving this watercolor. It's a beautiful sunset and it's only $6.99.
Found some stuff.
Man, we've been in the store like 30 seconds.
Yellow and orange.
Yellow and orange, okay. It's 50% off. I don't think it's vintage, but it's beautiful. Ooh, these are nice. Kind of Dorothy Thorpe style, made in India. $4.99 each. So it'd be $15 for the set. I'm not gonna get them, but I'm gonna leave them in case one of the other girls might be interested in them. But I am gonna get this little cast iron cutie, $2.99. It's a nice trivet. It's got kind of a cool design to it. It's $9.99. I'm gonna pass on that.
I actually like that.
That's amazing.
I like, and it's in good shape.
None of them are broken?
No.
Wow.
But I like that it kind of comes out.
Oh yeah, that's
Stained
amazing.
glass is coming back,
It's
right?
it's making a big
I think
comeback.
that's-
What do you think of this tray? It's half off, so it's only $6. It is vintage.
That could come. That would actually degrease really easy too.
That's what I'm hoping because it feels a little sticky.
I love these.
Yeah, aren't those fun? Oh, we're doing good. Congrats on your lampshade. What'd you find?
I got a nice stone vase.
Oh, the colors on that are beautiful.
And just some little mugs.
Some nice little studio pottery.
Nice.
Love it, love it. Aren't those nice?
What is that?
They're bookends. $2.99
Yes.
each. $6. This isn't vintage, but I thought it was really beautiful, and it's half off.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good. I was like, someone's
Oh, did
gonna
you see
grab
it?
that.
Yeah,
someone's-
I thought that was
someone's
really
gonna get
pretty.
that. It's beautiful.
I
And
like
great
it.
frame.
There you go.
What
That's
is
on
that?
eBay. So this
Did you just get that?
Yeah, right here.
No way.
And he's from Italy. Yeah, and that's eBay
And
pricing.
fruit is all the rage.
It's so cute.
We're loving fruit and we're loving stained glass. Girl, you are on point here.
Wow.
Almost. I'm still on the hunt for my little strainer. This one's still just a little bit too big. Really looking for one for just a handful of blueberries. I'm gonna have to get this. It says Vino Rosso. A picture, I'm sure it's new, made to look old, but it's half off, so it's only $10. And I think that's gonna look awesome with the Mexican pottery because a lot of it has this color in it. And then the terracotta pots. So that might look kind of neat. Heather just asked me if I try on clothes when I'm at the thrift store. This is me trying on clothes, like hanger and all. No, I don't go into the dressing room. I hold it up and I'm like, will that fit? And in this case, no. Not the season at all to sell it, but that's always a good season to buy. Look at this vintage suede coat. The zipper's awesome. I love these giant zippers. Macrae, pure wool. And it's out of Denver, Colorado. It's $19.99. Oh, it's got a hood too. Oh, that's great. Ooh, I'm excited. We are at Coburg Antique Mall. It's been a while since I've been here. Look at this tramp art. Little note holder, maybe? I'm not gonna get this, but I know you love brass.
Oh, that's an Andy one.
This one's an Andy one?
Yeah,
Okay, perfect. I'll show Andy.
sure.
It's $18.95. I think I've looked at this vase before. 85. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've looked at this. This is a really neat one. It's double-sided. This is only $34.95. Beautiful carved wood bowl. This is heavy wood. This is, I believe, a tortilla warmer. That's actually a good price. This is an old one. We're gonna get that. This owl's cute. $29.95. Made in Hong Kong. That's a maybe. There are two paintings I absolutely adore. They're out of my price range, but this first one is Mark Clark. He was an Oregon artist, it says, and it's called The Grove. Let me zoom in on it. And then here's the other one I like. It's an Arthur Bishop Jeffries from 1892 to 1970. It's $3.94, and then this one's titled Sunset. I sold it for
It's kind of expensive, but I'm like gonna just
35. I sold mine for 60, I think. 60 or 70. They're actually pretty valuable. I don't know how well he would grade, but
He's pretty sharp.
watch your fingers. This is a nice lamp, one of the little arc ones. Mark's eyeball lamp, $165. This is amazing, $74.95. I might do this. It's Mexican tin. It's signed, $26.95. Love this magazine rack. Perfect balance between clean lines and primitive. Don't know if it has a price on it. It might be not for sale because it might be just to have things in. But we're gonna sure ask. These little beggars can be pretty valuable. $22.95. We're gonna get that. Oh, look what's by you. Ooh, that's good.
It's gorgeous. What did you say?
Pottery craft.
Cool.
That's a
You
nice
should definitely
one.
get that.
38 might be a little high.
Yeah.
But I am definitely going to get the owl bookends. Look at
Oh my
these.
god, are these
They're only $29.95.
wow.
Oh, look at those eyes.
It's a brass whale.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
I just want that for my desk.
That's really cute.
That's adorable.
Get it.
I'm gonna have to look it up. Yeah.
This is a beautiful tray. It's actually really lightweight. $19.99. Trying to be a little bit more selective today because we've already filled up the car so much.
Picture?
The picture was for somebody else. Okay. That one, and it's $58.95.
Yes.
Perfect. I'll take it. I think I'm gonna get these dancing, singing brass frogs too. They're $38.95. Those are fun. I am on a roll with my Yugoslavian bird bowls. This is the third one in about a month. $15.95, which is a pretty good price for it. Ooh, it's not cracked. That's the sound of a not cracked vase. Why do I need this? Why do I want this? Would this work to grind things instead of a pestle and mortar? I think this would work with saffron. We use saffron when we make certain rice dishes. It's a kind of big splurge, but I've never seen one before. It's an oldie, but it's in great shape. There's a little Frederick Weinberg style horse, $28.95. That's cute. This store is great. Coburg is a really wonderful place to come antique shopping, and they actually have a massive flea market. And it's once a year. Unfortunately, I'm going to be out of town hosting a group trip in Paris for the one this fall. But if you are in town and you are here in Oregon, you have to come check it out. It is the second weekend of September. You can also shop all of the antique stores. So make sure that you come out and support all of the amazing vendors. I'm sure you're going to find some amazing stuff. I missed this the first time that I went through here, but it's a beautiful glass plate. It says it's Art Deco, 2 pieces for $29.95, Indiana glass, and it has this little one that sits on top so it can be 2-tiered. You could have little scones with some jam and cream on the top. Isn't that beautiful? I love it together. Working on getting more books for the bookshelf, and I'm always looking for some with beautiful design. Love this little one. That's a gorgeous book. Let's see how much it is. $20. I think I'm gonna pass, but it is beautiful. I typically pick these up at estate sales, and usually you can get them for, you know, a few dollars. Wow, love these designs. Oh my gosh, look at this chair. Oh, what? There's Samsonite. Oh, $11.50. There's 2 of them. Good Lord, those are incredible. Found this one hiding down on the shelf, and it's in perfect condition. It doesn't have a price on it, but I'm not too worried because all the pottery tends to be $8 to maybe $16 for the most expensive. Ooh, I'm gonna get this. This is beautiful. $22. Emily needs this for her kitchen. She has so many fruit items in her kitchen. I feel like she needs this. It's only $24 for the whole set. It's a hanging egg chair for $225. I think I just found it. It says Norway and it's $55. Let's see if it's the heart. Oh my gosh. There it is. Finally. So long I've been looking. So long. This is pure joy. I can't wait to make waffles this weekend. Everybody needs E.T. and a brass cat in their life. This is beautiful. Made in the Philippines. That's pretty. Sunrise Fashion by Ronson. Ooh, 45. I mean, it's amazing. Worth it. Look at that beauty. Very atomic. This is gorgeous, this perfume bottle. $79. This person has great taste in pottery.
Yeah, this is really neat. That's a neat one.
You can put little single flower buds in it, $30. And the pricing is really reasonable on a lot of these.
I like that one, but that one's more expensive.
It's a Bennett Welsh. It actually is the same color palette as a Bennett Welsh pattern I collect. I'm loving this one back here. I love stripes. Signed 32.
It's a cutie pie.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Man, all of this pottery is great. And here is a bitter C for $35. Happy dance. I'm also gonna get this jug for only $24. Look at this fish. It's an ashtray, $29. It's French Art Nouveau. It's $125, but as found, it's broken. But holy cow, if that is not my colors, and look at the shape. Oh, my favorite Potosi pattern. It's incredible. Wow, this antique store has some good stuff. This one's amazing. Look at the color and shape on this one. $75. That's almost there for me because I think it's a 125er. Oh, I just want to style flowers in it. Love these purses. I've had one before. Isn't this fabulous? A little vintage wooden purse. It's $34. I think we're gonna get that. That's a pretty good price. I think I sold my last one for like 60 or 65. Cattail vase, copper and brass, $195. Cattail.
Oh, is it copper?
Yeah, copper and brass. It's old. It's $195 though, but
well,
it's stunning. Stunning.
Craftsmanship.
Vintage English arts and crafts hammered brass mirror, $8.95. Oh, it's too much, but holy cow, it's so good. Look at the top. I wish I could spend $8.95 on it. Look at this beautiful purple floral enamel bowl. I'm gonna get that. It's only $16. We were noticing these little shell dishes. They have little handles out of filigree, and then they have a little matching filigree spoon.
Loving the kind of minimalist look of the matte black.
And the stripes going down the side.
Right. It's almost like you could do an onion soup with, you know, it makes me think
French
of
onion soup. Ooh, that sounds good. We just ate, but that sounds good.
fried cheese on top.
So I am positive after seeing this that Marimekko is the maker of my dress. That one's $19.65. My dress is so similar to that, but with reds.
I'm a Marimekko fan.
Oh, I'm so happy you just found that.
It was stuffed under a shelf. I could hardly get it out of the shelf. I was
You
like,
got it.
how did they get this in here?
You want me to do this?
Yes. So I just wanted to check for any chips. It's 14. Perfect. I'll take that. Thank you so much. This brass bed frame is so fantastic. If I needed a twin bed in my life, I would be getting it for sure without a doubt. It's only $89. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. And you can have your ink in here. It's so cool. And then you can take it with you. It's got the little handle. You lock it, carry it, take it with you. You can write anywhere you want. So I've got the jewelry in here, this pottery, the purse, and the enamel bowl. Okay. I'm so not running. Everybody should have friends that race you to the vintage. That's artist signed. HNK maybe? It's kind of a cool sculptural piece. For 45, what do we think? On a bookshelf, that could look really awesome. Wolf howling at the moon. It's an old basket. 54. It's beautiful pottery. 45, that's a nice ice bucket. It's teak, and it says it has a tongs. Ooh, for 45, that's a really good price for a teak one. This is actually a really good price. These candle holders are $89 for the set of 3. And those are very large. I think that's a really good price. Oh my, look at this stunning rocking chair. I already have 2 rocking chairs, so I do not need another one. $8.95, that's incredible. And my goodness, it looks like it's been never used. Maybe they restored it. All of the furniture in this space looks really good, so I think this person might know how to restore. Loving this double-headed brass bowl. We're gonna take a peek at that. $49.50. Amazing, we're getting that. This is such a beautiful dish. It's a hair comb dish. I think it would also make a really great butter dish. I think that's most likely how people would probably use it. Jesse, you have some wonderful ladies to thank here for your George Nelson.
We ran right into it.
Original for $99 plus commission.
Oh my God, yes.
We're trying to protect the bubble light at all costs. So we're thinking on this bed of packing materials, it won't indent the material. So we're hoping. We're so antique stored out. We're headed to some thrift stores. Our first stop is St. Vinny's. So I just found this wool hat and I'm so excited because it's Harris Tweed and that is a name brand out of Scotland, and we actually went and checked out a couple of the Harris Tweed stores when I was in Scotland and they're pretty expensive, and I just found one at St. Vinny's for $7.99. So happy, and it's such a good color too. That's kind of pretty. $6.99 out of Alaska. Cool, it's signed. Looks like a signature on the bottom, so we're gonna get it. It's $9.99, but I think that I heard yellow tags were, yes, 50% off. There's the sign right there. I don't know what's going on with that copper. I'll probably peel that off. Really beautiful wood. You can't hang? You can't hang? Huh? Huh? Me and Taylor got to beat?
You got us beat. You win this race. we have like vertical space for you.
We're really condensed there in the back with all of the bins and the furniture. And we got bubble light up there protected, bouncing gently. It's not too bad when we drive. Boxes are getting filled over here. We still got room for tomorrow. We're good. You know, nobody does anything right the first try, so I have not too high expectations for myself, and that does not look like enough.
Oh, you need.
That's what it said in the recipe. No, thank you. Okay, we're hoping that's enough because that's all the batter we have left. Let's test her out. I hope it spreads out. I think it will. Oh my goodness. Almost perfect. We're making so much progress that we might have more room for shopping. Day 3. Plants have a home on the hooks. Well, we really don't have that much for shopping for day 3, but we're gonna find a way. And there's a will, there's a way.
There's a way. Like I say, you can all go to the ceiling.
Just doing a quick pick on our way home. The van's pretty full, but we can fit some stuff in there. So we're gonna at least try. There's been good things in the bins that they had just rolled out and haven't put away. You really got to get down and dig in these. Oh, this is a little salt and pepper shaker. Let's look for a second one. I think I actually have something that's perfect for this. It's $1.99. It kind of looks like $7.99, but I'm pretty sure it's $1.99. And I actually have something that needs something to drop down into, so that's gonna be great. We're in Salem, Oregon now. We're working our way back. We're thrifting our way back home. I kind of love this dog. It's signed 96 and it's only $5.95. I think that's Fenton. It's only $5.95. Not sure if it's Fenton or Empoli, but I think it's a pretty good one. I love the color of it. And then let's look at this cat. He's kind of cute. Very handmade looking. $3.95. That's a good one. This guy's pretty fun. I love that it's an entire sculptural piece just to crack a nut. I think we kind of have to get this. It's only $18.95, and I don't know if they have any colors on sale. It's a blue tag. Getting all the critters today. I'm so glad you're gonna get the dog.
Taylor, you can only get something if it fits in this cart.
She's been cut off. What a good trip.
Yay! Okay, what's everybody's favorite? Favorite find of the week?
Okay, I'm loving the little tiny stool that I got.
Oh, really?
Cute. Yeah.
Okay.
Or actually the alpaca art, sorry.
Oh, the alpaca art, yeah.
Okay. My numbers.
My numbers.
My numbers for me.
Yeah, I like my stack of art, mini art that I got today.
Nice.
That was really a win.
Laura.
My Norwegian heart waffle pan. And I should say the bubble lamp, but I didn't actually find it, so it doesn't count.
It does kind of count. Okay.
Oh yeah, my dress that I literally changed into.
Yes.
Yeah, that's very beautiful.
In the shop. Yeah.
Well, mine was the blank that made me cry.
Oh yeah. I know.
Or the material.
Yeah.
Something that brings you to tears.
Yeah. It is something you bring
Pretty
home.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
It's been amazing.
It's been a good
Yeah,
trip.
right.
Until next time.
Time to eat. Time to eat.
Dinner time.
At dinner.
Jesse, she got you this. Some groceries.
And this plant.
Plants see
Yeah.
better days, I think.
This is what she was so excited to give you. Or wait, is it that?
Hey! I had a feeling. How was I going to say?
You had a feeling? Jesse's bucket list find. Woo! I cannot believe how many incredible things I found in just 2.5 days of picking. And this isn't even everything. This is just, I would say, 3/4 of the vintage. I just pulled out some of my favorites to show you because I know it's always so fun to see this all together. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see what I actually purchase and what I look at in the videos. So here is a good glimpse of the majority of the items that I picked up on our girls' pick and trip. This is probably the most valuable find that I found on this entire trip. You know, I love critters, so I always look for hand-carved or brass critters that are great for adding to bookshelves, especially if they're larger like this, because they're a little bit harder to find. I saw that it had the artist's signature, which to me looked like an H, W, and a K, and I kind of recognized it, but I wasn't sure, and I couldn't remember who the artist was if I had seen it before. As soon as I got home and I started unpacking, this was the first thing that I Google imaged, and this was a find. It is by the German designer and artist Hans Werner Koneck. I'm not sure if that is how you pronounce his name. I don't speak German, but I will add in some information about this artist here to the screen. Just with a quick Google, I was able to find out that his sculptures typically sell for between $500 and $4,000. I have no idea what the true value of this wolf is, but I know that I love it and I cannot wait to find out more. Have any of you heard of this artist before or found a piece by him? I would love to know in the comments below if you have. And I'd also like to know, would you have picked this up or would you have walked right past this beauty? The other sculptural critter that I found that I'm very excited about is this. This is by Jack Black, and it's actually signed right there on the bottom. The Navajo artist, not the actor, and this was done in 1986. It has kind of an Art Deco feel to it, and I just loved it. These are the books that I found at the thrift store in Woodburn. I ended up getting them off camera because I kind of had my hands full at the moment, but I got all of these books. I believe it was only $12 for the entire set. These are going to be great for styling bookshelves. And then these owls. These are Italian carved marble, and I've been looking for a pair of these mid-century bookends for so long. I think a couple years. So even though I'm reselling them, sometimes I still have goal items to find for resale just because I love them and I've always wanted to carry them in my shop. So I am going to be selling these amazing owl bookends. This is another amazing wooden sculpture that I got, and it's artist signed W.R. McNone, 1973. I almost thought it was Egyptian when I first saw it. I did pretty good on the carved wood critters. This little cat was a cute find at the thrift store. I always try to look for things that are a little bit different, and I thought this candle holder was kind of fun. An interesting way to repurpose. I thought this would look really cool in someone's home that has kind of an industrial style. I didn't even pull out all the pottery, but I just pulled out a few of my favorite studio pottery vases that I picked up. I love how they all go really well together too. I'm a huge fan of mixing different textures and colors and patterns together. I thought this dragon box was pretty neat. It looks very old to me. Oh, and I have a bunch of jewelry in there. How funny. I didn't even remember that I had that in there. Good thing I just opened this because we can pop those in the next sale, which is actually going to be launching the day that this video comes out. So back to the box, I paid $35 for it, and I thought it was a really, really nice old one. Some enamel plates. Love mosaic plates. That's one of my favorites. Cast iron candle holders. I think these are probably my favorite espresso mugs I've ever found. Aren't those beautiful? I love the color, the simplicity, the stripes. Stripes are always great for pattern mixing. And then this brass tray I'm actually going to be using to photograph some jewelry on. I found another book on wine. These are always interesting if you're a wine drinker. They're fun to flip through and learn about wine, but they're also beautiful for decorating bar carts with. Some black Oaxacan pottery. I got these at the thrift store and they came with little dishes that have lids and spoons. Beautiful Southwestern pottery. This one is artist signed. It says Wheel Throne by Gerald Black. I'm gonna have to look this artist up. I haven't even done that yet. And I was so happy when Heather found this in the glass aisle and it fit perfectly on there. So now that can actually be a completely functional candle holder. I was excited to find the Harris tweed hat out of Scotland. These beautiful Frankoma planters. I think I'm gonna sell these in a set. I think they need to go together. They'd be really beautiful on a fireplace mantle with some plants in them, one on each side. I think that would be really pretty. And then I loved this purse. Isn't that fun? 1960s. I got some beautiful wooden bowls. I love this one because it's got the handle on it. Double-headed brass bird bowl. Beautiful handmade leather vase. This is a comb dish, but I think it would make a wonderful butter dish. And it's an oldie, made in Holland. Whoever buys this needs to make scones. I think it would be perfect having scones going all around the outside edges with your clotted cream and jam up here. And then I found these two necklaces at Goodwill. They were $6.99 each, and I actually have this exact same one in blue. And every time I wear it, I have so many people asking if I'm gonna sell it. And I found that years ago, so I can't believe I found another one. And then this one with the fringe, I thought those were really beautiful, and I love the color. Maybe I'll end up selling this green one, so you can be my twin, and I can wear the blue, and you can wear the green. Isn't this kind of neat? It has glass, and it's got these 3 little hinges holding the glass on. I thought it would make a beautiful picture frame. I like the crowns going all the way around it. I can easily take this glass off, get it cleaned up, and put it in a new picture. And we can't forget the Batosi. I have been on a Batosi kick lately. I knew this pattern from the Facebook group that I follow. They have incredible archives with so many different photos. So even though I had never seen this pattern in person before, the texture on it was kind of a giveaway, but mostly I just remembered the pattern from when I'd been looking through files on the Facebook group. I'll link the Facebook group in the description below. If you are interested in learning more about identifying Batosi pottery, it is definitely where you want to be. This lamp was also another really good find. I got such a steal on this lamp. Look how much it's worth. I found this beautiful teak ice bucket that will also go great on a bar cart. In fact, I think I'm going to need to stage a bar cart setup for you.
Okay, I want to show you the jewelry items that I picked up specifically from that one vendor. As you can see, I ended up picking up some really incredible rings. I tried to look for things that were really well priced and also things that were statements. We're going to start with my favorite one right here because it's just unbelievable. This incredible sterling triple stone ring. Look how massive this is. It's unbelievable. This one was only $70, and I think that's way undervalued for how stunning and amazing and dramatic this ring is. I would value this at around $185 to $195. Here's a beautiful sand cast sterling ring, and this one is a large size. It's 10.5, and it was only $75. Now, sand cast rings tend to be more valuable, and larger rings are hard to find. So that was a really good deal for a sand cast Navajo ring. A coral and turquoise sterling southwestern ring. This one was $60. Look at the turquoise stone on this one. It's absolutely beautiful. This feels like an old one too. And this one was $65. Look at the color on this turquoise stone. It's very green with bright blue. This one was $65. Another nice detail in this one is this little sterling scalloped edge. So instead of being bezel set or sawtooth set, it's got this beautiful little folded scallops. It's all about the little details in jewelry. This nice sterling ring with a large feather and the turquoise stone was only $30. A beautiful sterling Zuni turquoise ring for $40. A mixed sterling and copper woven ring for $10. I'm always looking for larger size rings because I know that they can be so hard to find. This beauty is a size 12.5 and it was only $49. A nice sterling band ring with the design going all the way around it. This was only $15. An openwork sterling ring with 3 hematite stones. This was only $15. And last but not least, this beautiful coral, mother of pearl, turquoise, and black onyx Zuni inlaid ring for only $45. Pretty incredible that I've purchased all of these from just one vendor. So don't count out that you can make profit off of things from antique malls, because this right here is proof that you can. I purchased all of these at full price because I knew I had enough margins on them, and I really want to support vendors as much as I can. But if you were buying some of these items for yourself and not reselling, or even if you're reselling and you just want to ask for a discount, it never hurts to ask, and a lot of places will offer a 10% discount, especially if you buy a large quantity. Again, this is not even everything. Can you believe how much I found in just 2.5 days? And the girls found so many great things too. Overall, it was just an incredibly successful and very fun picking trip. I am so glad that we were able to take you with us on this picking trip virtually.
It looks way better than that Photoshop version that you tried to do. I think the scale was off because this looks awesome. It didn't look right in the mock-up.
Okay, let me show them from the other side.
Hey Google, set a timer for 1 minute.
I think it looks amazing from the kitchen. I think the size is perfect. I can't believe it. I'm so excited for you, just because I know how long you've been looking for it. Since I've known you, there's been 2 things you've been looking for. This light fixture.
Right.
And birds in flight. You get to look at that every night now, thanks to Heather and Taylor.
Heather and Taylor, you're my favorites. You're the best. You're great. You're smarter than me. You're
oh my gosh,
more attractive than me. You're more humble and more...
He's trying to get out of the commission. Hey Google, stop.
You know what the coolest thing about this is?
What?